If you found this message, that means that the static has finally subsided. The white noise, the constant hum of manufactured reality, has momentarily gone silent, and you've tuned into a frequency most never even suspect exists. You've felt it, haven't you? That nagging, persistent sense of wrongness. A dissonance between the life you're living and the life you know, deep down, you're meant to live. A phantom limb of potential, an echo of a self you've been told you cannot be. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that your life, as you know it, is a meticulously crafted illusion. Not a malevolent conspiracy, not a grand theatrical hoax, but something far more insidious. A self-imposed prison built from the bricks of societal expectation and the mortar of inherited beliefs. You move through your days, performing roles assigned to you, reciting lines written by others, reacting to stimuli designed to elicit predictable responses. You are a character in a play you did not write, directed by an audience you cannot see. But what if the stage is empty? What if the audience is a reflection of your own subconscious fears and desires? What if the script is blank, waiting for you to fill it with your own words? You've been told that life happens to you, that you are a passive observer in a universe governed by chance and circumstance. You've been programmed to believe that your thoughts are mere ripples on the surface of a vast, indifferent ocean, incapable of altering the currents that dictate your destiny. But what if the ocean is a mirror, reflecting the very thoughts that you dare to think? What if the currents are shaped by the unseen winds of your intention? Consider this. Why do some people seem to effortlessly manifest their desires, while others toil relentlessly, only to be met with disappointment? Is it luck? Fate? Or is there a hidden mechanism at play, a fundamental law of reality that most remain blind to? A mechanism that dictates that your reality is not a fixed, external entity, but a fluid, malleable construct, shaped by the very fabric of your consciousness. You've been taught to seek validation from external sources, to measure your worth by the opinions of others, to define your success by the accumulation of material possessions. But what if true validation comes from within? From the unwavering conviction that you are the architect of your own destiny? What if your worth is intrinsic, not extrinsic, a birthright that cannot be earned or taken away? You've been told that the past dictates the future, that your present circumstances are the inevitable consequence of past actions. But what if the past is merely a collection of memories, malleable and subject to reinterpretation? What if the future is not a predetermined path, but a field of infinite possibilities, waiting for you to choose your own adventure? Why do you feel this deep, unsettling sense of unease? Why does the world feel like a stage set, a carefully constructed illusion? Why does the voice inside you whisper that there is more, so much more, than what you see and hear? The answer, if you dare to accept it, is that you are beginning to awaken. You are starting to question the very nature of reality, to peel back the layers of illusion that have kept you trapped in a self-imposed prison. And in that questioning, in that yearning for something more, lies the seed of your liberation. You stand at the precipice of a profound realization, a paradigm shift that will shatter your preconceived notions of reality and reveal the true power that resides within you. The question is, are you ready to step into the unknown? Are you ready to claim your birthright as the creator of your own reality? The journey begins now. The unease you feel, that unsettling dissonance, stems from a fundamental disconnect. You are living a reality that is not your own. You are operating within a system designed to keep you subservient, to perpetuate a collective illusion that serves the interests of those who benefit from your conformity. This system, like a silent, invisible parasite, feeds on your fears, your insecurities, and your unfulfilled desires. It subtly shapes your perceptions, manipulates your emotions, and dictates your actions, all while convincing you that you are exercising free will. This isn't a conspiracy in the traditional sense, with shadowy figures pulling strings behind closed doors. Rather, it's a complex interplay of psychological conditioning, societal programming, and cultural narratives that have been passed down through generations. Think of the philosopher James Allen, who wrote, "You will always gravitate toward that which you, secretly, most love." The secret love he mentions is not just a desire for a thing, but a deep, ingrained belief of what you are worthy of. If you secretly believe that you are unworthy of abundance, then you will gravitate towards lack. If you believe that you are powerless, then you will gravitate towards situations that reinforce that belief. Consider the teachings of Neville Goddard, who emphasized the power of the I Am consciousness. He understood that your sense of self, your fundamental identity, is the foundation upon which your reality is built. When you declare I am, you are not merely stating a fact. You are issuing a decree, a creative command that shapes the very fabric of your existence. But how often do we use this power unconsciously, declaring, I am anxious, I am afraid, I am powerless? These declarations, these self-definitions, become self-fulfilling prophecies, trapping us in a cycle of limitation. Rudolf Steiner, with his understanding of anthroposophy, spoke of the importance of developing inner freedom, of transcending the limitations of our physical senses and accessing the deeper realms of consciousness. He warned against the dangers of materialism, of becoming enslaved to the external world and losing touch with our inner selves. We are bombarded with sensory input, constantly bombarded with messages that tell us what to desire, what to fear, and how to behave. This relentless bombardment creates a hypnotic trance, a state of unconscious compliance that keeps us trapped in the collective illusion. Vadim Zeland, in his concept of transurfing, highlighted the existence of pendulums, energetic structures that feed on our emotional energy. These pendulums, whether they be societal institutions, cultural trends, or personal relationships, seek to control our thoughts and emotions, to keep us vibrating at a low frequency. They thrive on our fear, our anger, and our resentment, using these negative emotions to fuel their own existence. Manly P. Hall, a profound student of ancient wisdom, illuminated the power of symbols and archetypes in shaping our collective consciousness. He understood that our beliefs, our values, and our perceptions are deeply influenced by the symbolic language that surrounds us. This language, often hidden in plain sight, subtly programs our subconscious minds, dictating our behavior and shaping our reality. Dodson Frederick's work on the subconscious mind further clarifies the matter. He detailed how the subconscious mind operates on the principle of suggestion. Repeated exposure to certain ideas and beliefs, whether conscious or unconscious, imprints these suggestions onto the subconscious, which then acts as a powerful force in shaping our reality. This is how societal conditioning and cultural narratives become deeply ingrained in our psyches, shaping our perceptions and limiting our potential. The problem, then, is not that we are victims of some grand conspiracy, but that we are participants in a collective hypnosis. We have surrendered our power to external forces, allowing them to dictate our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. We have become passive recipients of a reality that is not our own, living lives that are defined by fear, limitation, and conformity. This is the source of the unease, the nagging sense of wrongness that you feel. You are not living your truth. You are not creating your own reality. You are merely playing a role in someone else's play. And deep down, you know it. The consequences of living within this manufactured reality are far-reaching and insidious, silently eroding the very foundation of your being. This isn't just about feeling unfulfilled or experiencing a lack of purpose. It's about a fundamental disconnection from your true self, a gradual erosion of your innate creative power. Consider the phenomenon of cognitive dissonance. When your beliefs and actions clash, your mind experiences a state of discomfort. To alleviate this discomfort, you will often rationalize your behavior, even if it means distorting reality. If you believe you are powerless, yet you yearn for freedom, you will likely suppress that yearning, convincing yourself that powerlessness is your natural state. This internal conflict creates a feedback loop, reinforcing the very beliefs that keep you trapped. Neurologically, this manifests as a hardening of neural pathways. Your brain, seeking efficiency, reinforces the patterns of thought and behavior that you repeat most often. If you consistently think negative thoughts, your brain will become wired for negativity, making it increasingly difficult to break free from this cycle. This is why breaking free from limiting beliefs requires conscious effort and consistent reinforcement of new, empowering thoughts. Culturally, we are bombarded with messages that promote a scarcity mindset. We are told that there is not enough to go around, that we must compete for resources, that we must strive for external validation to feel worthy. This creates a climate of fear and anxiety, perpetuating a cycle of competition and comparison. This constant bombardment of scarcity reinforces a belief that we are limited beings, incapable of creating our own abundance. This conditioning affects our emotional well-being, leading to chronic stress, anxiety, and depression. When we live in a state of constant fear and insecurity, our bodies release stress hormones that wreak havoc on our physical and mental health. We become trapped in a cycle of reactivity, constantly responding to external stimuli, rather than proactively creating our own experiences. The insidious nature of this manufactured reality lies in its ability to make us believe that our limitations are real, that our desires are unattainable, and that our dreams are mere fantasies. We are taught to doubt our intuition, to suppress our creativity, and to conform to the expectations of others. We become experts at playing roles, at wearing masks, at hiding our true selves from the world. This leads to a profound sense of alienation, a feeling of being disconnected from ourselves and from others. We crave authenticity, yet we fear vulnerability. We yearn for connection, yet we build walls around our hearts. We become trapped in a cycle of isolation, longing for a sense of belonging that we cannot find in the external world. The consequences extend beyond the individual, impacting the collective consciousness. When we live in a state of fear and limitation, we contribute to a world that reflects those very qualities. We perpetuate cycles of violence, inequality, and environmental destruction. We become complicit in a system that prioritizes profit over people, power over compassion, and control over freedom. The unseen trap is that we become so accustomed to this manufactured reality that we no longer recognize it as an illusion. We mistake the shadows on the wall for reality itself, forgetting that we are the ones casting the shadows. We become prisoners of our own perceptions, trapped in a self-imposed prison of limitation. The urgency of escaping this trap cannot be overstated. The longer we remain trapped in this illusion, the more deeply ingrained it becomes, the more difficult it is to break free. We risk losing touch with our true potential, with our innate creative power, with our ability to shape our own destinies. We risk living lives of quiet desperation, filled with regret and unfulfilled dreams. The world is not waiting for you to be saved. The world is waiting for you to save yourself. The world is waiting for you to awaken from your slumber, to reclaim your power, to create your own reality. The time to break free is now. The time to rewrite your script is now. The time to step into your true power is now. The rebellion begins with a radical shift in perspective, a conscious decision to challenge everything you thought you knew about reality. It demands a dismantling of the ingrained beliefs that have kept you trapped, a conscious deconstruction of the mental prison you've built around yourself. This is not a passive process. It requires active participation, a relentless questioning of your assumptions, and a courageous exploration of the unknown. The first step is to recognize that your thoughts are not merely passive reflections of reality. They are active creators of it. As Marcus Aurelius famously stated, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." This isn't just a philosophical platitude. It's a fundamental principle of reality. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your intentions, these are the raw materials from which your experiences are forged. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the architect of your own destiny. This shift in perspective demands a conscious cultivation of self-awareness. You must become the observer of your own thoughts, the witness of your own emotions. You must learn to identify the limiting beliefs that are holding you back, the negative thought patterns that are perpetuating your suffering. This requires introspection, meditation, and a willingness to confront the shadows within yourself. One powerful tool for breaking free is the practice of visualization. Imagine the reality you desire, not as a distant fantasy, but as a tangible possibility. Feel the emotions associated with that reality. Immerse yourself in the sensory details and hold that vision with unwavering conviction. This is not wishful thinking. It is the conscious application of your creative power. Another crucial step is to challenge the societal narratives that have shaped your perceptions. Question the messages you receive from the media, from your social circles, and even from your own internal dialogue. Are these messages empowering or limiting? Are they aligned with your true desires, or are they merely perpetuating the status quo? Consider the historical examples of those who dared to defy conventional wisdom. Nikola Tesla, for instance, operated on a frequency that was far beyond the comprehension of his contemporaries. He understood the power of energy, the interconnectedness of all things, and the ability to manifest his visions into reality. He didn't simply follow the scientific dogma of his time. He created his own. Leonardo da Vinci, a true polymath, defied the limitations of his era by embracing curiosity, innovation, and a relentless pursuit of knowledge. He saw the world not as a fixed entity, but as a canvas for his creative genius. He understood that limitations are self-imposed, that the only boundaries are those we create for ourselves. These individuals understood that true freedom comes from within, from a deep connection to their own inner wisdom. They understood that the external world is a reflection of their internal state, and that by changing their thoughts, they could change their reality. Practical steps you can take today, for free, include mindfulness meditation. Dedicate even 10 minutes a day to quiet your mind and observe your thoughts without judgment. This practice enhances self-awareness and helps you identify limiting beliefs. Affirmations. Create positive affirmations that align with your desired reality. Repeat them regularly, especially in moments of doubt or fear. Gratitude journaling. Cultivate a sense of gratitude by writing down 3 things you are grateful for each day. This shifts your focus from lack to abundance. Visualization practice. Close your eyes and visualize your desired reality in vivid detail. Engage all your senses and feel the emotions associated with that reality. Conscious choice of input. Be mindful of the information you consume. Limit your exposure to negativity and surround yourself with empowering and inspiring content. Reclaiming your power is not about escaping reality. It's about transforming it from the inside out. It's about recognizing that you are not a passive observer, but an active participant in the creation of your own experiences. It's about embracing your innate creative power and using it to build a reality that reflects your true desires. The rebellion is not a battle against the external world. It's a battle against the internal limitations that have kept you trapped. It's a journey of self-discovery, a process of peeling back the layers of illusion and revealing the true power that resides within you. It's about choosing to live a life that is authentic, meaningful, and aligned with your highest potential. The ultimate truth, the final and most powerful realization, is that you are not merely a creator of your reality. You are the sole creator. There is no external force, no cosmic puppeteer, no predetermined destiny that dictates your experiences. The universe is not a fixed entity, but a fluid, responsive mirror, reflecting your innermost thoughts and beliefs. This is the paradigm shift that shatters the illusion of separation, the understanding that you are not separate from the universe, but an integral part of it. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean in a drop. Your consciousness, your awareness, your very being. These are the building blocks of reality. The struggles you've endured, the challenges you've faced, the limitations you've perceived. These were not imposed upon you. They were created by you, albeit unconsciously. They were the manifestations of your limiting beliefs, the echoes of your self-doubt, the shadows of your fears. They were the tests, the trials, the initiations that led you to this moment of awakening. The power to change your reality lies not in manipulating external circumstances, but in transforming your internal state. When you shift your focus from lack to abundance, from fear to love, from limitation to possibility, the external world will reflect that shift. This is the law of attraction, not as a superficial promise of material wealth, but as a profound principle of consciousness. You are not bound by your past, nor are you limited by your present circumstances. The past is a collection of memories, malleable and subject to reinterpretation. The present is a point of choice, a moment of infinite potential. The future is a blank canvas, waiting for you to paint your masterpiece. The key is to cultivate unwavering faith in your own creative power. Not blind faith, but a deep, intuitive knowing that you are the architect of your own destiny. This faith is not based on external validation, but on internal conviction. It is the unwavering belief that you are worthy of your desires, that you are capable of manifesting your dreams, that you are the creator of your own reality. This realization is not a destination, but a journey. It is a continuous process of self-discovery, a constant exploration of the infinite potential within you. It is a commitment to living consciously, to choosing your thoughts and beliefs with intention, to creating a reality that reflects your highest aspirations. Imagine a world where everyone understands this truth, where everyone recognizes their innate creative power. Imagine a world where fear is replaced by love, where competition is replaced by collaboration, where limitation is replaced by possibility. This world is not a distant utopia. It is a potentiality that exists within each and every one of us. The responsibility to create this world lies with you. Not with governments, not with corporations, not with any external authority. The responsibility lies with you, with your ability to choose your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a creator of reality. You are not a passive observer. You are an active participant. You are not a limited being. You are an infinite potential. The world is waiting for you to awaken, to remember who you truly are, to reclaim your power. The world is waiting for you to create your own reality. Imagine, if you will, the moment you fully grasp this truth. You stand on the precipice of a new dawn, the weight of past limitations lifted from your shoulders. The world around you shimmers with infinite possibility, a canvas awaiting your creative touch. The air vibrates with the energy of your intention, the power of your belief. A sense of profound peace washes over you, a knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be, that you are the master of your own destiny. And in that moment, you realize that life doesn't just begin when you create your own reality. Life is the act of creation. It is the continuous unfolding of your consciousness, the ever-evolving expression of your infinite potential. You are not just living, you are creating the very fabric of existence, one thought, one belief, one intention at a time. The final truth is, you always have been and always will be the creator of your own reality.